Yay! Woo! I started this video like I'm gonna make a video about plugins. Yeah, sure, we'll make a beat, but who really cares? It came out a banger. This is so hard. This is crazy. Dude, it's like 9:30 a.m. and this is my second cup of coffee. I have a problem. Alright, really excited about this video. This is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while and I actually plan to turn it into like a little mini series. I am really obsessed with free plugins. I love finding new ones. You find a lot of great stuff out there completely for free, either for like a period of time or like forever. And you can find some really unique sounds, really like weird stuff. I just love finding free plugins. So every single month, or actually more like week, I go through like a ton of free plugins. I don't know how many, but it's a lot. So I just kind of wanted to compile this little like list for you guys of the best ones that I find so you guys can go download them too and just have fun with them to really show you guys the potential of the plugins. I'm not just going to talk about them, but as I talk about them, I'm also going to cook up with them. So we're going to make a beat as we go, as we explore these plugins. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we have free plugins, we have cookups. What's better than that? That's like the best time ever. All right, no more talking. Let's get into the video. EdTalenti on the beat. What's up everyone, this is EdTalenti. How are you guys doing? I already talked like a ton during the intro, so let's get right into it with plugin number 1. This is a banger. This is really fire. It's probably my favorite one of the list. I put it first. Let's just get it out of the way. This one is Spitfire Labs. So the plugin is completely free. In order to get it, you just have to go on the website, make a free account, and just download the plugin. I'm going to link everything I'm talking about in the description. Once you download it, you have access to this like interface where they have a ton of sounds. I can't believe this is free. There are like so many great sounds. Today we're going to talk specifically about one of my favorite ones, which is called the soft piano, but there are a ton of sounds and they keep adding onto them and they're all completely free. I don't understand. All right, like I said, today we're gonna focus specifically on the soft piano. It's this really like nice mellow piano, perfect for like some like sad melodies or melancholic stuff, perfect for like chords, like in the back of a drum loop or in the back of a different melody that you already have. It's a really, really nice piano. I use it on a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's just really dope. Dude, I freaking love this piano. It sounds so good. I didn't even do anything to it. I just got some of the low frequencies and that's it. I'm gonna add just a little bit of RC20 just to make it a little more like vintage sounding, but other than that, I just wanted to have some noise. Fire, that's perfect. I don't even want to touch it anymore. All right, here we go with plugin number 2. This one is called Roco Guitar. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's fire. So this plugin, alongside some of the other plugins on the list, it's a contact plugin. You don't need to buy anything. You can just go on the Native Instruments website. I'm going to link it in the description. Just download Contact Player. It's completely free, and you can add all these plugins into that. Anyway, the Roco Guitar is like this vintage instrument that they sampled like perfectly. It's so warm. It's got so much like, it's such a good tone. You can just use it on a lot of different stuff. It's just like when you need a guitar, but you want something with a little more character than just like all the other acoustic guitars that you find out there. This is really, really cool. It's completely free and it just adds some like uniqueness to your guitar parts. Plus, I really love that inside the plugin they have like the regular VST mode where you can just like play it on a keyboard or whatever, but they also have a section with loops, like pre-recorded loops by actual like human players, and it just sounds so warm and so human, and I just love adding that texture to like my beats. fire. I think the only thing that I want to do to this melody for now at least is pitch it down just like 2 or 3 semitones, just make it a little bit darker. Other than that, this is so fire. This is so good. And here we go with plugin number 3. As you guys know, I have a little bit of an obsession with flutes, so I had to put this one on the list. This one is called Ivory Wind by Ableton. These are actually real samples, they're not synthesized, and they were sampled, recorded from an 80-year-old ivory flute. And it sounds so good. It has a really warm tone and also really unique at the same time, and it was recorded perfectly. The legato between the notes sounds like super real. The whole thing sounds really, really good, really realistic, and just really smooth. Also, if you go on the Ableton website, the company that makes this flute, they have a whole bunch of freebies, free plugins. They have one for choirs. I don't remember the name of it, but it's super good. Dude, this is so fire. I already started arranging it a little bit, so I think I'm gonna start with just the piano. Then halfway through, after 4 bars, I'm gonna bring in the drums with the rest of the melody, and then I'm just gonna leave the flute with the drums and 808 for the drop. So it hits like super hard. It's kind of like an anti-drop. Instead of building, I like empty it out. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, before we move on to plugin number 4, I think I actually wanna put down some drums. Let's do it. Dude, this beat is coming out so good. This is crazy. All right, let's get into plugin number 4, which is called Hands Make Sounds by 99 Sounds. It's a mouthful, and if I have to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the name, but the plugin is fire. So this is basically a collection of live recorded snaps and claps and all kinds of like hand sounds, so you can have like that realistic human live recorded tone when you need a sound of that type. They have all kinds of sounds, from like big claps with like a lot of reverb to like little tiny snaps that you can put in the background of your percussions just to add a little bit of texture, and they're all triggered like randomly automatically, so you can really create this like human feel to your drums, to your percussions. Fire, that's perfect. I actually think this is gonna be one of those one note patterns. I'm just gonna follow the kick drum with that one note, and it's gonna be hard as fuck. I started this video like I'm gonna make a video about plugins. Yeah, sure, we'll make a beat, but who really cares? It came out a banger. This is so hard. This is crazy. All right, let's move on to the last plugin of the day. All right, last plugin of the day, number 5. This one I have to read it because it's really hard to say. It's called Reverxes by Pulsesetter Sounds. I think this plugin was created mostly for movie composers, but I actually think it's really, really cool for beats. So basically what it is, it's a bunch of guitar sounds. They're all reversed. They're all like full of like effects and stuff, and they just create this like ambience in the back of your beats. They're already pre-tuned, so you can just play them like a keyboard. It just adds a lot of like texture to your stuff. Like, you know, for example, that feeling where you have a beat that sounds pretty good, but it just kind of sounds a little bit empty. You just can't quite figure out what it is, but it just sounds empty. You just throw one of these on there, you just make it follow the chord progression, and it just fills it out perfectly without getting in the way, and it just makes everything sounds more like cohesive and just like more full. All right, so I just went through a bunch of their loops. I probably didn't go through all of them because there's literally a ton, but this is loop 39 and I feel like it really fits the melody. So yeah, let's record it. Yeah, that's exactly the sound that I was looking for. Something that's not too invasive, but it just kind of like fills out the melody. I'm not gonna use it throughout the whole thing, maybe on just like the verses or just like the breakdowns. I don't know yet, we'll see it when we arrange it. All right, that's it. I think I added everything that I wanted to add. I'm gonna go ahead and mix, master, arrange the beat a little bit, and I'll play you guys the final thing in 3, 2, 1. And that was the beat. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. We hit 40K. We did it. Next up, 50, 100. I don't know. Let's make this community awesome and just awesome. I already told you guys that when we're gonna hit 40,000 or 1,000 people on the Discord, I was gonna do a huge contest, so I'm literally going to announce it in 1 or 2 days. Remember, the only way to enter is gonna be through Discord, so make sure to join the Discord right now. If you don't have an account, go make one, sign up, and join the server. It's really easy, you just have to type in the link right here. If it doesn't work, just go at the link in the description.